Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to episode 3 of season 3 of Lancer Recap. I'm your host, Jose Ramos-Flores. I'm here to bring you everything along with sports. Let's not waste any more time and jump right into it. Cue the intro. The women's soccer team come off their final match of the season, and boy, was it a good one. The team matched up against Charleston Southern in a very important game in regards to Big South standings. In the 90 minutes play, the team put out one of their best played segments to end the season, beating Charleston Southern, final score 2-0. Smothering defense held out the Buccaneers, with Sarah Curtis having a save against her former team. The fourth straight shutout of the season for the Lancers in these final games. In the past 373 minutes and 43 seconds, Longwood's defense remains dominant. Offensively, the first goal came in the 8th minute off an assist from Claire Schultz to Carly Minson for her second goal of the season. Who scored the goal that put the nail in the coffin? That'd be our Lancer of the game, who is Brooke Bonner. In her first match back from injury in the 60th minute of the game, she scores her first collegiate goal. The women's soccer team finished their season with a record of 4-9-5 and 3-2-3 in Big South play, finishing 4th in the standings, meaning that Longwood is in the running for the Big South Championship. Not only did they get to play, they get to host here in Farmville, Virginia at the Longwood Athletics Complex. On November 2nd, this Saturday, the Lancers faced the Presbyterian Blue Hose in the first round at 7 p.m. This match will be live on ESPN Plus for viewing. An exciting time to be a Lancer fan, and as always, we wish the team the best of luck. The men's soccer team come off 2 matches in the past week, beginning at home against UNC Asheville. The Bulldogs wanted it more than the Lancers, coming out with a dominant win against Longwood 4-0. Our Lancer of the game is the goalkeeper, Max Hinka. Number 1 had 8 saves in the match, most out of anyone. The team then headed to Durham, North Carolina to face Duke University, who is ranked 5th in the nation, and they definitely played like it, coming away with the win, unfortunately beating the Lancers, final score 4-1. Our Lancer of the game is Ethan Stevenson, who scored the one and only goal for Longwood off a penalty kick in the 90th minute. He leads the team in goals with 9 so far in the season. The men's soccer team currently sits with a record of 4-9-2 and 2-4 in Big South play, having them 6th in the standings. They currently have 1 remaining Big South match in the season, and it's against Radford. Action will take place at home at the Longwood Athletics Complex on November 2nd at 2 p.m. This match will be available to watch on ESPN Plus. It will be Senior Day, where the team takes time to recognize its seniors for what may be their final home game. As always, we wish the team the best of luck. The field hockey team comes off 2 matches in the past week. First in Boone, North Carolina against Appalachian State, a Met Conference showdown had Longwood putting together a strong defensive effort, but late corners from the Mountaineers put them on top for the win, final score 2-0. Our Lancer of the game is Sophie Mojic. The freshman goalie put up 4 saves against Appalachian State. The team then took a trip to Waylandesburg, Virginia to play William & Mary. Aggressive play by the Lancers early on had them outshoot William & Mary 8-6 at halftime. In the second half, though, the Tribe came out firing, adding 2 goals to the total score and ended with the win, final score 3-1. Our Lancer of the game is Zoe Turney, who put up the only goal through the cage in the 4th quarter. Leading the team in goals this season, this was her 6th. The field hockey team sits at 4-11 and 2-5 in MAC Conference play. 2 matches remain in the final week of play, the first being a newly added MAC Conference opponent, James Madison University, aka JMU, on November 1st. Playing at home at the Elizabeth Berger Jackson Field, this day will be Faculty and Staff Appreciation Day. All the action taking place at 5 p.m. and will be live on ESPN Plus. The final match of the season for the Lancers will take place on November 3rd at home against Georgetown at 1 p.m. This day is marked as Senior Day, honoring the seniors who potentially play their final game on the Smurf turf. This match will be live on ESPN Plus. We hope for an exciting finish for the season, and as always, we wish our Lancers the best of luck. Basketball is around the corner. To all the Lancer fans out there, November 4th is the date to have marked on the calendars. It begins with the women's basketball team led by head coach Erica Lane Montgomery as they take on the Lincoln Lions in the Joan Perry Brock Center at 5 p.m. followed by the reigning Big South champions. The men's team will hit the floor at 7:30, led by head coach Griff Aldridge. Both matches will be live on ESPN+, but definitely expect the JPB to be jumping with energy because you know for sure I am. Let's go Lancers! Ladies and gentlemen, this has been Season 3, Episode 3 of Lancer Recap. Make sure to tune in next week as we cover playoffs for the soccer teams, the season finale for field hockey, and the beginning of both basketball squads. I've been your host, Jose Ramos Flores, and I cannot wait to see all your beautiful, lovely faces next week. Bye-bye.